start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one.
It's happening, folks.
Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
It's Bastion. And the kid's taking himself a little nappy nap.
He gets up. Sets
Welcome
off
to our new
for the
series.
Bastion,
What's
wherever
up,
we
everybody?
go in case of trouble.
I'll probably get a little closer here since that way you guys can hear me.
Just a little bit, you know.
Grime
just a wee
forms
bit.
up under his feet.
That's
as
what happens when you have a
one way.
reclining chair in
He
your
don't stop to
What,
one
and you're
way.
lazy? Yes.
studio, office space.
This is a game
Finds
that I
his
talked about a
lifelong
little before.
friend just lying
Yes.
in the road.
You did.
And we did a little
Well,
test
it's
run.
a touching
What a
reunion.
touching reunion.
It didn't work.
Yeah, no, the test run of this did not work very well.
Oh, because Nutchucks moved and the audio got fucked, and here we are.
Yep.
But it's okay, it's okay. We're gonna recap some of the points here,
He
but we're
sees
gonna
what's left of the
do it
rippling
quickly.
walls. Years of work.
we're gonna
undone in an instant.
reintroduce ourselves
In
to
the
this
calamity.
world, to this setting, to this place of color and vivid detail and smashy smashy.
Smash, bang, bang.
I'd asked Nutchucks to explain and
That
infer
survivor.
what it is that he
No,
sees.
ma'am. It's a gas fella. Forced
So,
out from
my
underground.
response is that pretty much what it looked like to me was that we're in a post-apocalyptic society.
Keep
Something bad's
opposite
happened. You
good.
got ashes flying around.
Fella got
um,
a piece of him though.
Some form of ghost or ghouls that have hit. So there could be a catastrophic event. It looks like there's a volcano down there that's erupted. But somewhere along the line, something bad has happened. And Bastion, who, as you saw a few seconds ago, said he was reunited with his good old friend there, the Hammer.
Oh, his
So
name's
just
not Bastion.
rages for a
This,
while.
you're going to the Bastion.
Ah, that's
The
right.
place is the Bastion. He's
Bastion.
just a kid as far
His
as
name is Sebastian.
Sebastian. The ghoul. I love everyone. Everyone loves the aesthetic of the world.
Yes, it's very nice.
Building before you.
I like the color palette they use on this. It's really, really nice. I mean, it's different. Most games wouldn't do like the hand-drawn background with the world building itself up around it at the same time. So it's a neat concept that I quite enjoy. Just destroying everything here.
You are. I mean, there's an incentive, of course, but at the same time,
We're doing a Let's Play.
this is not the first time the kid is doing this. The implications
old
immediately
repeater
are
falls out of the
your
sky.
first meaningful
Ain't
interaction.
a gift from the gods,
Fish
but
gun.
it'll have to
Fish
do.
gun is by
Gotta
breaking
hold her
stuff.
still to spin up the chamber.
But as the narrator will describe everything that we're doing, it's going to have a poetic way to express or maybe hint to what we should be doing in the first place.
Well, it's Stanley Parable.
Similar to the Stanley Parable, but more, I don't know, who's more charming? The narrator here is very
Kids worked
drawling
up quite a
and
thirst
southern.
by now,
I
so
would say
that
this
fountain
guy.
looks real inviting.
Yeah, but Stanley Parable is
Sometimes
just
you
so
just
British.
need a drink.
It is. It'd be funny if they were made by Americans. Like this British actor is going to play this.
Well, yeah, just you hire him as voice work. The studio's American.
Yeah,
A school of squirts
Builds up.
tunnels up around.
Squirts. Yeah, I think that's
Must have
squirts.
fled here from the mines.
So this is what happens once a squirtle dies. It just becomes a squirt.
Well, no, those are the polyps inside the squirtle that come alive and do their own thing.
Ooh, what's up here?
We didn't get that the first time.
We did not.
Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancy her.
Crystal beret. Fashion accessory covered in soot.
Well, that's not a beret, though. It's a barrette.
Barrette.
Very close, though. I mean, you're getting better. You're getting better with words.
Yeah.
In this case, we've had games before that introduced a character through action versus an actual introduction.
Uh-huh.
And this fella, I mean, we're taking somebody's word on who he is and what he's doing. And most of the
Sets foot
implication.
inside one of Zealandia's famous watering holes.
Yes, we are. Ooh, look. There's
Inside's old Rondi, the bartender.
Look.
The calamity
Ronde.
got him before
He's a
the drinking
bartender.
did.
Oh, it's bartender. Sorry.
But yeah, as you say, yeah, I mean, it looks like he's ashen. He's just left as a carbon statue.
Rondi always wanted his ashes scattered here.
And you desecrated his remainder.
yeah, I had
Then
to.
kid finds
Talk some
his
mad shit about my
trusty
mama.
shield.
I remember,
Oh, we don't play that.
this shield has the ability to parry. And you should learn how to do it early on.
The
Yeah.
Or you
security
can ignore
takes
me
him for
and
a
just say,
big
no, I
thief.
got this.
Actually, we're just gonna, I guess, try to leave.
No, he can't.
You know.
He must learn.
Come on, buddy. Shoot me.
Clang.
Much better.
Shield saves his hide.
Better than normal.
Take that, society. Kill him.
Everything's so significant they can change style. Supergiant Games have since been also put out Transistor, and recently Pyre, I believe, is the newest game, which I haven't seen any gameplay of
Windbags
as yet.
start turning up
But
for
I would
last
really
call.
like to. Because if nothing else, I'm very stylistic. It must be getting intense. The buttons are being hammered.
Yes. They're shaking over there. I don't know what's going on.
Well, the shake is a telegraph saying, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you.
Nah, I figured it's like, here's your warning. Like, we're gonna do it.
Every possible chance to get out of the way. No? Okay, here we go.
Like, don't make me.
Remember, you have a fish gun.
I do. I use my fish gun on some of the boxes.
Big
Oh,
old fella pops
missed a
out in
bitch.
front of the
Good
kid.
roll. Smack it around. What do you think of the enemy aesthetic so far from what you've seen?
Real, like, not bad. I mean, it's different in an aspect.
Do they seem super threatening?
No,
Kid
not
sees
right
the
now. I mean, I'm pretty
Bastion
sure
at
that's
the
just like
window.
any game. Like,
It's a
like
bit
our
of a drop.
XCOM, it's going to elevate itself.
Escalate, you mean?
What did I say?
Elevate.
Elevate.
It works.
Elevate,
just different
escalate.
direction. Elevators go up and
He
down.
gets
you
a
know.
good look at things on his way
Escalate?
down.
No. Yeah. Either one. You know what I meant, damn it.
He lands on top of a
he
breaker's
masturbate?
bow, and it ain't
Sure. Why not? Now this weapon has been your dearth so far.
Yeah.
You gotta learn
Kid
to time it
spies a
right.
good
Break the
perch
box,
for some
man. Come on.
target practice.
Be true to you.
Alright, I'm gonna go break the box.
You
You know, he's got this like
all
big metal
straight
armored hand. Why
all
can't I
the way
use that to
back.
hit things?
That's for parrying or attaching the shield. Careful now.
Come on.
They're waiting on you.
Hit.
Twice in a
Right
row.
back at
Good,
ya.
good, good. It's better.
Dang it.
Right back at you. At the time of this game, there was no, not at least to my memory, there were no narrators close to this level of commitment to character and vagueness, and yet good delivery
The kid
of
pockets a memento for a
Flavor.
breaker. Once the
Flavor.
fastest man in the land.
flavor. It draws you into the world. You want to do more stuff and go to more places to hear what he has to say because the kid's not going to tell you anything. And having somebody else be your mouthpiece in a narrative sense is cool, but remember, we also have the unreliable narrator trope, so maybe he's full of shit.
Good
You don't
news
know.
is the
You gotta
emergency
keep playing to find
defenses
out.
still work.
Yep.
Maybe you're getting
Bad news is
punked.
they're aiming for the
Maybe
kill.
you're terrible at deflection sometimes. Aw, that's too many things we chased at once.
What? Oh, I missed
You
that.
moved. That's why. They fired at what you were.
Wah, wah, wah.
But to clarify, we're not here for the challenge necessarily. We are here for the environment and plot because I've told people about this game. And
Picks up a few pointers from a
Because
dusty
I write a
old
scroll, I can now spin a
good last
hammer in a
minute counter.
circle.
Yes.
Is
Oh,
that
I
never-
could do that?
Wait
For
a
all
minute.
these years, I've never done
I
that?
learned how to read and I can do this? Like, wow.
It got really good into yeah, I'll check it out sometime. I mean, some people played it on Xbox in the arcade. Some people played it a bit more, but it was recommended on sales. People actually come to this game sometimes after playing Transistor. Like, they go back and go, I had no idea this was around.
Ooh, double counter.
Very good. I
He
am
finds the
pleased.
distillery right next to the arsenal.
Apples there.
Tough part of town.
Apples.
Oh, we got a distillery. Go to the,
The
arsenal
arsenal
first.
is where the kid can
Whichever.
pick the best tools
I mean, if you're
for the
comfortable with this
job.
setup, keep it. Bow and hammer is pretty strong, but you can always get the fish gun too. Fang Reaper.
I'm gonna stick with the Fang Reaper.
Sure.
Yes, we know that.
Just as you will discover weapons in the game, you can stick with what you know or
One
try some
sip
new
of the
stuff because
spirits
some of
in
them are
that
quite good.
distillery. and
There's
the
a
kid
leveling
feel like
system.
a new man.
Yay!
And the kid apparently isn't so much of a kid that he can't drink.
We're gonna do squirt cider.
I don't want to know how it's made.
Wink, wink, hint, hint, nod, nod, nudge, nudge.
Well, I'm talking about putrefaction and refining dead enemies into drinkables.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you have to drink the blood of your enemies to be successful. That's how we won World War II.
Well,
tells you that?
Nazis had better speed.
Some of them squirts
So the US
buzzing
troops
like
killed them.
But they also had
crazy
zombies.
corn bins.
That was later in the war.
Yeah, that's true.
That was closer to 1956. Because Hitler died and the Secret Wars ended in 1956.
Okay. And that's when, God, what's his name from Nutchucks?
Try again.
No, I can't remember.
Bottle experience.
Oh, I know. I'm grabbing it. Oop.
Extra drinks will still reward you,
Indeed.
which is nice. We haven't had a good and eat in a while.
Indeed, indeed. It's been, what, 2 months?
Pretty much.
2
Oh
months.
no! Oh no! Oh no!
Wow, son.
The tutor once taught the kid
Like,
good
just
manners.
how
He
pissed
never
off do you have to be
used
at one
them.
person? Like, Beth. Bitch.
Well, you're insinuating what the emotion is. You might have been just an
Old ferry bar
accidental
sends
bump.
the kid on his way.
This is a homecoming for this guy, right? Like he hasn't been back in a while, apparently.
The Bastion's real
And I
close
mean,
now.
there's this sense of regret in what you're being told. You don't know this. You don't have to attach stuff to this, but I really like games that give you some consideration of empathy for where the character's coming from. I dig it, but I'm weird that way. Off the butt shot. Good job.
Yeah. He has, I guess, an ash shield.
Good. Better than before. I'm pleased with this. How do you feel about the notion of a technology, crystalline technology in this case, that gives you levitation or anti-gravity, but your boat can still be a series of roughly cut, what would you say those look like? 2 by 8 by 16?
Takes a chunk of alloy.
Yeah,
What are those timbers like?
2 by 6 is
And again, like you have the frame and the thing's a piece of shit, but it still defies gravity, so it's
Scumbags.
I mean, it's neat. I mean, yeah.
He shouldn't have done what he just did.
How would you get the crystals to work that way? Like, is this a lost technology in some aspect of like, hey,
Is it a power source or is the crystal itself a levitator? In which case, the crystal is
clearly
take this thing, socket it into this shit, and it works.
clearly the crystal's not the thing that's causing the levitation. So if that was the case, we'd be floating right now. But we also may have a point. We don't know if the crystal...
We are floating.
I mean...
We're well above the world, sir.
Well, yes, the ground is well above the world, but I'm saying yourself. You've been grabbing crystals the whole time.
Ah, okay, so the real question is, where are the pockets?
What is it a different crystal?
What are my pants made of?
Right.
We haven't grabbed any yet, but we'll be. Because there's this hub element in the game that you've seen a little bit of.
Yeah.
By the way, I have a superpower.
I forgot about that.
And I mean, the narrator is pleased with you as well. You learn, and he said, "Oh, kid, done good though."
Like that. Can't move. Can't move.
You don't have to move. Just hammer your way to victory.
That's what I did on my 21st birthday. Got hammered away to victory.
Sweet, sweet throw-up victory.
Yep.
You can just hold down that fire button.
I know I can, but I like to
You
press
choose
things.
not to.
I choose things to people know that I'm playing with a controller on a computer game. Like, I wonder how...
Well, with
how
this one, it really is best if you do.
True. That...
Some formats, I have no problem with them. It's good. Their movements are gentle or broad enough that it allows.
No, you questioned XCOM
Rob's
for a
a
second.
scumbag.
I
I did.
don't know. Like,
It's less efficient for sure.
I mean, it's
But-
a turn-based game. It'd be like saying, I'm going to play Final Fantasy VII with a controller compared to a mouse. It doesn't really mean much.
No, it doesn't mean too much because it's menu driven.
True.
Kid puts him out of
But
his
if you could
misery.
click and say go here, and the characters would, you would. But you don't. You have to push out.
A newer version of Final Fantasy I could see. Do you think, what will happen if I...
Go try it. Do it.
I'll pass.
No, I want you to. Now I want you to.
All
Step
right.
off into the abyss.
And then he falls
Then
to
he
his
falls
death.
to his death. Yes.
I'm just fooling.
Death.
This.
This.
Oh, but then I got a list, everybody. They're talking like Jimmy.
We gotta. I mean, we do work with a Jimmy, and he sounds a little bit like that too. So it's
True.
the joke is closer to reality than when I'm comfortable.
He
Yes.
finds the core to the wharf district.
Oh, yeah, that's
He
right, the core.
steals the city's
The core
heart.
plus
Might
experience.
as well.
Oh, God.
Can we pawn the core?
That would be nice.
Your party comes across the artifact. It is there upon the dais. Yours for the taking. Great. Do we know a fence that could take
Kid
it?
has a
Wait,
feeling
this is
he's
the
gonna
priceless
get
artifact
ruined.
of something. Yeah, but
place has
hang on.
started
Just
to fall.
can we evaluate it possibly? Appraise it?
Yeah, like Dave over here has a drug addiction and
Do we
gambling
have to save the world? Because I mean, we could just talk this shit
just
and
keeps
flee
running.
and live like kings somewhere else.
Somersault.
We
like
trusted
crazy.
you.
See, that I want to play that game. Like, oh no, like,
It does seem tailor-made for you.
yeah, like
At last,
Dave
the
is, you know,
skyways
part of your
inside.
party. Dave also has an alcohol and gambling addiction. Dave is broke and owes a lot of
This is
money.
where it
But
needs
Dave is
to
not the
go.
only one. The whole party is made of mess-ups. You did it. You escaped before certain death.
Oh yeah, quicker than I did
Now
last
the
time.
kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
Oh, what a great sky meadow. Welcome to the Bastion.
Now just imagine if he
Did
saw that
anybody else
coming and he
survive?
missed. Like, all right, there's land. Fuck, strong wind.
What we just saw, hang on. What we just saw is that he would fly past landmass, stop, and he would fly through it again, and fly past it again, and fly past it again, until he chose to splat on top of it.
Good point.
Because he just keep on coming back. Well,
Like
let's
Groundhog's
take a
Day.
look at what lies before us on the next episode.
All right.
Good intro, good kid, good narration, and let's see what happens next.
All right, guys. See you later.